How is he doing?
It's my understanding he's doing fine, and we're all thinking about Chuck, and I hope he gets through this quickly and comes back to the Senate in full power. But from what I've been told, he's doing well.
Do you have any problems with the firing of Christopher Krebs?
Well, that's the president's right to do it, but I don't think there was any interference in our election by foreign powers. Now, there may be some irregularities at the state level, but I believe that this election was secure when it came to foreign influence.
And do you think it'd open up a can of worms if the president fired Christopher Wray? Have you heard from Senator Grassley at all? How's he doing?
I've not heard from him personally, but all reports is he's not showing significant symptoms and is doing well.
Christopher Krebs, the head of CISA, was fired yesterday by the president a week after he said that the election was the most secure. Do you think that was an act of retaliation? Do you have any problems with it?
I don't think so. I think that in the whole drama of what we're going through in a very, very close election, and one that I've been a proponent for vetting out any irregularities or fraud that might be present, I think that's so important, especially if Vice President Biden is talking about unifying the country. I don't think that's possible until you overturn every stone out there, because I think it should be in the best interest of all Americans to make sure there aren't any irregularities in a process that's so sacred to all of us. So I don't really follow much of that. Haven't even through the journey of impeachment when I was talking about that process often. So I don't put much weight on that.
On the firing?
No.
The president this morning tweeted that the election was rigged. Have you seen any evidence of that? And do you worry that that kind of rhetoric might depress turnout among Republicans in Georgia?
In terms of the evidence, I think it's going to be important that we take the time to make sure if it's out there, we find it. It goes back to what I said earlier. Unless that's done thoroughly, and I think there are signs of it, whether it's going to be enough to make any difference in the outcome, that's what the process is about. And I think the president has the right to pursue it to the fullest extent. I also believe there are a couple thresholds in terms of certifying the vote and then the electoral vote on December 14th, and that is a window that if there are any improprieties, should be able to uncover them and have the proof to where you're satisfied one way or the other.
Great. Thanks
okay.
very much.
Have a good day.
You're welcome.